Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining me for what is one of the most exciting videos I think I've made so far, because it's about Disney! So we've booked our Disney trip, and honestly, I literally could cry every time I think about it. I'm so excited, and I've always wanted to go, and I just can't believe I am lucky enough to get to go. So there's going to be quite a few Disney videos coming from me over the coming sort of couple of months. There's going to be some Disney vlogs. Obviously, I'm going to be taking you guys with me and I'll be giving you all my top tips for planning your trip to Disney. And then when we get back from Disney, I'll be giving you my full review on everything and what I thought and what I've learned. So, could not be more excited. Try and find your Zen, Sally. This first video is about planning your Disney trip. Obviously, it's our first time in Disney. I'm definitely no Disney expert, but I have watched hundreds of vlogs, and spent hours researching the situation and the subject, because I'm a bit of a control freak, and when it comes to going on holiday, I like to be prepared. And everyone that I spoke to said that to go to Disney World and get the most out of it, you do really need to take the time to prepare. So that's what I've done. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be sharing with you everything I've learned so far. If there's anything that you want more detail on, just let me know in the comments and I will do a video on that specific subject. How to book and where to book. Well, there's a few options in terms of booking your Disney trip. You can either say on property, which means you're staying at a Disney owned property, or you can stay obviously off property. There's a lot of advantages to staying on property. First of all, it's a very immersive experience when you're staying on a Disney property. You're literally there in the Disney world, so the magic never stops. You don't have to worry about taxis or driving or parking in the parking lots. I don't know if you guys are aware, but often, especially like at Magic Kingdom, the parking lots are quite far away from the Magic Kingdom. You've got to get a boat or a monorail to the actual entrance. Whereas if you're staying on property, the buses take you right to the entrance, so you don't have to worry about getting there. There are also boats that take you straight to the entrances of the parks if you're staying on property. So that's a huge advantage. You also get transfer from the airport on the Disney Express. And I believe as well that actually you check your baggage in at the transport at the airport, and then they take your baggage directly to your room. So actually you don't have to worry about your baggage again until you actually get to your room, and then it's already there waiting for you, which is a great little benefit as well. Two of the biggest benefits I think of staying on property are that you can book your dining reservations and your fast passes more in advance. So you can book your dining reservations 180 days out from your holiday, and you can book your fast passes 60 days out from your holiday. So if you're not staying on Disney property, fast passes are only open 30 days before your trip. As part of your Disney experience that you get your Magic Band, which is basically has all of your hotel reservations, your theme park tickets, your dining reservations and your fast passes on your Magic Band. And also if you're booking a Disney property holiday, you also get the memory maker included in your package, which means that all of those photos that are taken of you on the various rides automatically get updated to your account in the My Disney app. So you get all those photos straight in, so you don't have to pay for any expensive photos either. There's obviously also the option to book the Disney dining experience, Disney dining package, which I'm going to come on to shortly as well. And obviously the locations are great. So you're going to be really close to all of the parks if you're staying on a Disney property. So there is loads of benefits to staying on a Disney property, and when we were thinking about where we were going to stay, we took all of those into account and made our decision obviously to stay on property, because we're going to Disney. We're going to probably only do it once in our lives. Maybe we might do it again, who knows. But we wanted to have the most immersive experience we possibly could, and that's why we made the decision to stay on property. We booked our holiday through disneyholidays.co.uk. We just kind of figured just go straight to the main vendor, so to speak. So they do the packages where they do the flights and the accommodation as well. So in terms of accommodation on property, and that's all I'm going to be focusing on this video by the way, is on property holidays. There are a variety of types of properties you can stay on. There are the value hotels, the moderate hotels, the deluxe hotels and deluxe villas. So the value hotels include the all-star hotels, all-star movies, all-star music and all-star sports. And there's also the art of animation and pop century hotels. They're all value. Now, they are value resorts, so obviously the amenities and facilities aren't as good or to the same standard as you would get in the other resorts. However, I've just watched a video recently and I think they stayed in the Art of Sport hotel, it might have been. So it was one of the cheaper resorts, but actually it looked absolutely gorgeous and the facilities looked fantastic. So I think wherever you stay, it's going to be good. So obviously book to suit your budget. The moderate resorts include the Caribbean Beach Resort, Coronado Springs, Fort Wilderness and Port Orleans, both Riverside and French Quarter resorts. So they are the moderate resorts. Obviously the facilities and amenities that you get in those resorts and the rooms, etc. will be slightly of a better value than you would get in a value resort. Then you get the deluxe resorts. These include Animal Kingdom Lodge, the Beach Club, Contemporary Resort and the Grand Floridian Resort. Both of those look amazing, by the way. Polynesian Village and the Wilderness Lodge and the Yacht Club. And I believe there is a Star Wars themed hotel coming soon. So if you're a big Star Wars fan, watch out for that. So a lot of the deluxe hotels also have deluxe villas, but the deluxe villa resorts are Old Key West Resort, Saratoga Springs, Treehouse Villas and Riviera Resort. So the rooms are going to be bigger, or there's going to be sort of little houses and stuff that you can rent as well. So if you're a family, the deluxe villa resorts might be the best option for you. Having said that, a lot of the hotels at Disney have sleeper cots and fold-out beds and bunk beds and all kinds of things. Obviously it's very, very catered for families. So just have a look at the resort you're interested in and see what the facilities are. So we decided to go for the deluxe villa resort and we are staying at the Old Key West Resort. So excited! To be honest, I didn't know any of this stuff when we made the booking. I didn't know about value and moderate and deluxe. We just had a look at all of the resorts and where they were, what the facilities were, what the rooms looked like, what our budget was, and we made our decision solely based on that. We've since learned that the Old Key West Resort is one of the original, in fact I think it might be the original DVC resort. DVC is a Disney Vacation Club, and that is a membership club that people pay to attend or go to Disney on a regular basis. I don't know exactly how it works because I'm obviously not a DVC member, but the Old Key West Resort is the original DVC club resort, and that means that all of the rooms are bigger than you would get at any other resort. So we've just booked a deluxe studio, which is the smallest room in the Old Key West Resort. It still sleeps 4, has 2 double beds and has a kitchenette as well and a bath. I'm also quite excited because in the kitchenette is a toaster, a microwave, a fridge and a coffee maker, I think. There's also an iron, hair dryer and all that kind of stuff. But I'm quite excited that it has a little kitchenette because I've watched so many videos about snacks and the food, and we're going to come on to that in just a moment. But I think a lot of the food in the resort looks quite sugary and not necessarily that healthy, and when it comes to breakfast I can be a bit funny. I have a bit of a blood sugar issue and I can't really eat sweet things very well, and I certainly can't eat sweet things in the morning. So actually having our own microwave and a little fridge and a toaster means that we can make our own little mini breakfast in the morning before we head off to the parks for the day, so we can start off the day in a more healthy way of our own choosing and not just be reliant on what is available in the parks. So booking your hotel and your flight is just the first part, and once you've done that, the doors to Disney open and you realise it's time to get serious with your holiday planning, because when it comes to going to Disney, flying by the seat of your pants isn't really an option. You've kind of got to know what you're doing. So I would recommend that you sign up to the My Disney Experience app. It's where everything is in one place. It links your hotel reservations, all your dining reservations, all your fast passes. You can add to your itinerary when all of the parades and fireworks are and all that kind of stuff. So it's having all of your Disney holiday in one place. And then all of your memory maker photos also go onto your Disney Experience app. I've been on it loads, like loads, trust me. When you book your holiday, the other big decision that you need to make actually is whether you're going to book a Disney dining plan. Now, there are 3 types of Disney dining plan and they change slightly every year, so I'll be focusing on the 2018 Disney dining plan. I've seen a lot of videos about this, and there's a lot of debate about whether or not the Disney dining plan actually saves you any money. And the upshot seems to be that it really doesn't actually save you money. The main reason for booking the Disney dining plan is because it's convenient, because you basically buy meal credits that are loaded to your magic band, and you just show your magic band, you know, you just swipe your magic band at all of the restaurants and places you're going to get your food from, so you don't have to carry cash. It helps you budget in advance as well, so you know exactly how much you're going to be spending, and you know you're not going to be buying loads and loads of food and snacks during your holiday. Because let's face it, when you're in those parks, those snacks call your name. So if you know that all of that is included in your holiday price, it just makes life so much easier. The Disney dining plan works per guest per night you're staying, so just be mindful of that. So the 3 options for Disney dining plan. So the quick service Disney dining plan includes 2 self-service meals, 1 drink per meal, and they've changed it for 2018, so that can be an alcoholic drink or a non-alcoholic drink, whichever you prefer. So 2 self-service meals with 1 drink per meal, 2 snacks a day, and the refillable mug. Now the refillable mug is really cool, and it's obviously like a Disney cup that you get, and essentially any resort where there is a self-service beverage station, you can go and get whatever you want and refill your cup. It does not include any beverages inside the parks themselves. It's just when you're at the resort. And I have picked up a lot of top tips, so let me know if you want like a top tips video. At most quick service restaurants, they will actually give you iced water for free if you just ask. So the next level up is the dining plan. With the dining plan, you get 1 counter service meal, 1 table service, 1 waiter service meal, 1 drink, and 2 snacks. And that's 1 drink per meal. So with your counter service you get 1 drink, and with your waiter service you get 1 drink. You obviously also get the refillable mug. So the Disney dining plan is the one that we've gone for, and the way we actually plan to work it is because you've got 2 snack credits every day per person, 1 counter service, 1 waiter service. So what I've done is I've booked as dinners for every night that we're there, and that's all of our waiter service meals. Counter service we intend to use for lunch, just grab wherever we are, whichever park that we're in, and then the snack is what we're intending to use probably more for breakfast, but then also throughout the day, because snacks can also be beverages like the frozen lemonade and Dole Whip and all of those kind of things, all snacks. So we might have like a snack for breakfast, and then you might have like a snack a little bit later on. The thing with Disney, like I said before, the snacks are so huge that for me, a snack is going to be more than enough for breakfast, especially if I've had a little bit of cereal or something at the hotel before we've left for the day. There's then the deluxe Disney dining plan. So it includes 3 waiter or self-service meals a day. Included in the seated meals, by the way, in the waiter service meal is a main course and a dessert. So yeah, as I say, we've built the Disney dining plan, and for us that seems to be the right level, and it's just going to be nice to know we don't have to worry about having cash on us and loads of money. Having cash on you, by the way, you obviously still do need to tip, so take that roll of dollars with you because you're going to need that. To make your Disney dining plan work for you, you've got to make sure you use all of your credits, because obviously you've paid for them. So if you're coming towards the end of your trip and you still have a lot of credits left, try and use them up if you can in snacks. But if you can't, there are some snacks that do travel well. I think there's some Rice Krispie treats and there's a few other things as well. So have a little look and see which snacks you can take with you on the plane and take them home with you for friends or family, or for you later on to just relive your little Disney experience. So what I have done is I have reserved evening meals as our waiter service. I've only actually booked 1 lunch waiter service, and that's at the Sci-Fi Resort in Hollywood Studios, which is the one that's like a drive-in movie, just because it looked really cool, and I used to go to the drive-in all the time when I was a kid growing up in South Africa, so like memory vibes. But other than that, I've just booked dinners for waiter service, and I've not booked any other restaurants or anything throughout the day for a whole stay. I've just left it open to see where we are, which park we're in. There's a lot of counter service establishments around the parks, so trust me, you're not going to go hungry. When making your dinner reservations, bear in mind when the fireworks and when the illuminations are and where you're going to be able to see those fireworks and illuminations from. So just so that you know, in the Magic Kingdom, the Happily Ever After fireworks display is at 8:55 p.m. In Epcot, the Illuminations, Reflections of Earth, Light and Firework display is at 9 p.m. And in Hollywood Studios, the Star Wars Spectacular is at 9:15 p.m. Also just worth noting that in Magic Kingdom, the main parade is at 3 p.m. and there's a little top tip for you. If you're not bothered about seeing the parade, if you've already seen it, 3 p.m. is a really good time to try and get onto those top tier rides because everyone else will be looking at the parade. Like I say, I've got loads of these tips, so let me know if you want me to put them all in one video. If you want to book dining reservations for places where you can see the illuminations and the fireworks, to see the Epcot illuminations, book somewhere in the Japan Pavilion because that has one of the best places to view the illuminations from. The Rose and Crown Pub, Hacienda de San Angel in the Mexican Pavilion, and anywhere in Italy has good views as well. For the Magic Kingdom fireworks display, good places to book for your dinner to be able to see the fireworks are the California Grill at the Contemporary Resort, Narcoossee's at the Grand Floridian, Ohana in the Polynesian Village. So any of those restaurants, if you book at around the time that the fireworks or the illuminations are going to be on, you'll probably get quite a good view of them from your restaurant. To plan all of this, I created an Excel spreadsheet and I'm going to show you that and talk you through it as well. So guys, that is where we're up to on our Disney holiday planning. So that's all I've got for you today. If you want any time or money saving tips for Disney, let me know. Just basically let me know if there's anything else specific that you want. Do please subscribe to my channel if you are at all interested in Disney, because we're going very soon and I'm going to be vlogging it and I can't wait. Please stay tuned for that, guys. Please do give us a video a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it, because that really supports my channel and I do really appreciate it. So that's it for now, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Disney, here we come. See you later. Bye.